So how does it work? So for example, I go to my favorite website, shopbop.com. I really like this photo on the front page, and I want to save it so I can go back to it later and reference it. I've already installed the Pinterest button on my Chrome browser, which I did by Googling, how do I install the Pinterest button to my Chrome browser? And literally it was about 2 to 3 clicks, it was installed, I didn't even have to think about it. So if I like something, I click on that button.
Is that the red button with the P in it? That?
Yep.
Yeah.
Where you see that arrow in the left-hand corner? Right-hand corner? So what happens when I press that button? I can now select from any of the images that are on that website. So I pick the one that I had in mind, and I add it to my wish list. And I tag it with things that will help me remember it. So dresses for the holiday season, lace, anything like that. And who here is familiar with hashtags? Okay, so almost everyone. So hashtag is the # before a keyword, which helps enable easier search. So when I go to Pinterest.com later on and I search something like lace, things with a hashtag or with the # in front of them are a lot easier to find than things that don't have that. And when you do pin something, you want to include all the keywords to make sure that it's as searchable as possible, especially when you're trying to increase SEO for your own purposes. So now here's my Pinterest page with the image of what I had pinned. And what happens next is when I want to click on that image, or when I go back to my Pinterest page and I click on it, it takes me right back to the home page. So unlike a lot of other things, you can link back to wherever the original image was, which will bring me to some other things that we're going to discuss. But the important thing here is that if you have a website, if you have a Facebook page, if you have a Twitter account, if you have a blog, you can use this imagery and create content on Pinterest and link it back to drive traffic in other areas of your business and help increase the dialogue there. So it doesn't just have to be limited to Pinterest. You can get more visitors to see your other work in other venues and in other places.